Yo boys, what is going on and welcome back to the channel once again today where we are going to be playing with this super fun and super fast 2.0 Elixir Logbait deck where we're going to be doing some demolition boys, hopefully getting some really good games going in and just going to be getting some serious wins going. So, you'll see in this deck we do have the Evo Bats, we have the Evo Skeletons, two of the cheapest Evos in the game. And we're just going for absolute speed with this deck. It may not be the most effective at defense. It definitely has a lot of flaws, but we don't care because we're going to outcycle everyone and we're going to get some wins today, boys. Now, we actually have nothing to deal with this guy's Tesla whatsoever. So what we're going to do is just hope that we don't have to deal with it. Now, let's go for the Dark Goblin in the back here. Dark Goblin will get the hits off the tower. He has his Tesla too far over, so it's not going to actually do us any bad to us. Now, we'll go for a Dark Goblin in the back here, and we're already round to our first Evo. So we can go for that pretty soon if we want it, I think. Let's go for the skeletons, or not the skeletons. Not going to go for the skeletons yet, actually. Let's go for the Dark Goblin up high, and this is going to be a bit of an issue. We're going to go for the skeletons here onto the wizard now that's locked onto our tower. And then we're actually going to go in front of this with the ice golem. Now this might be able to kind of it should keep some alive, I think. Yeah, it will. If we can keep just even one or two of these skeletons alive, you never know what skeletons can do, boys. And they're not going to do much. So that was our question answered very quickly. Let's just go for up to the left here with the log, with the barrel. Sorry. Now he's going to go for his guardian. We're going to go in with the Evo Bats here plus the skeletons, and the Evo Bats should clean this up pretty well, I think. He's going to go for his Goblin Curse, but it's going to be a little bit late, I think. So we're not going to have to really deal with that at all. Now, what can we do here? We're in a bit of an awkward situation. This guy's got a lot of damage done to us. He is going to be a Mega Knight player, and this is not kind of the ideal thing you want to come up against whenever you're using a deck like this. Let's just go for the Ice Golem here up the left, along with the barrel, and see if we can kind of get a cheeky bit of damage out of him. And try and force him up this left lane with us. That'll be a lot better for us. And we're going to get a lot of damage off of that barrel. He's not going to defend it for whatever reason. I don't know what that's about, but let's go for a Dark Goblin here in the back, and we're going to go for the Skeletons. Try and cycle around to our Evos as soon as possible. We really need to get them going ASAP. We'll go for the Ice Golem here in the centre. I was kind of hoping we keep our bats alive, but we can't. Now we'll go for the Ice Spirits. Going to go for the Evo Skellies here. I think that's going to be our best option. No, the Evo Skellies are going to get shut down. I should not have did that. We'll go for the log here. We're going to clean all this up quite nicely, to be honest. I'm not actually that disappointed with how we clean this all up. We don't really need to worry too much about taking damage over this side, because those sides obviously where a lot of the damage is. Now we're going to go for a barrel and mirror barrel. So if he goes for a log or something, and will that be tower? Will that be tower? Now, as you'll notice, boys, one of our struggles here is the fact that we don't actually have any kind of cards to take this down. I'm not too sure about what my logs will do, but let's just go for it and hope that it's enough. Will it be enough, boys? Will it be enough? No, it's going to be just a little bit too short, but we're already round to another log, boys, and that's going to be a nice and easy win for game number 1. And yes, guys, we are back for game number 2 after a pretty nice win for game number 1. That guy couldn't even handle it. You know, his Mega Knight had nothing on us, boys. Our Dark Goblins just cleaned him up nice and easily. I don't really know why he committed so hard up the left lane. He had all his damage up the right. But that doesn't matter to us. You know, we just do what we do, boys, and we're coming for the wins today. So, this guy's going to be running the Goblin Demolisher, so I'm expecting to see some kind of meta deck here. Probably Goblin Machine, Ram Rider, probably the P.E.K.K.A. So I'm expecting like a really meta deck here, but you know, if that's not going to be any issue to us, I'm sure we can still pull this off. Let's just go for the log here and make sure we're not taking too much damage. I know exactly what deck this guy's playing as well, so this is a really meta deck right now, so it'll be interesting if we can pull off this win, boys. If we can keep this momentum going and win in this game. I mean, if you can win against the absolute meta of meta decks, I feel like we're doing really well for ourselves. So let's go for the Goblins here, and I'm going to go for the Bats right on top. We'll go for the Skeletons here to distract, and then we're going to go for the Ice Golem to kite this a little bit. We should have went for another 1 or 2 tiles over and would have kited a little bit better, but we didn't. And he's going to get a good amount of damage off with just that rocket, which is really irritating. But that's the way it is. That's the way they want the card to be for whatever reason. So we get a good amount of damage done with the Evo there, or not the Evo, with the barrel. Sorry, and our bats here will probably get cleaned up pretty easily, I think. I'm not actually too sure exactly how this works, but I actually made a video on the deck this guy was using the other day, and it was a very strong deck, and it did me very well. So if you're looking for this guy's deck, I mean, I've made a video on it, boys, so look no further. You can check out me playing it, which is, you know, obviously all of you wanted to, of course. So what can we do, boys? Let's go for Ice Golem plus Barrel here. I'm not sure if this guy has log. So this might be a bit of a interesting. Might be able to pull something off here going into this later game. It will be difficult nonetheless. I definitely will be difficult, but we might be able to pull something off. So let's go for we're gonna go for the skeletons here in the center to go for the take the shot from the goblin machine. We're gonna go for our ice golem here just to kind of distract a little bit. We'll go for the skeletons. Skeleton's probably a bad shout whenever he has that spell up. That's just bad play from me. Now let's go for our ice golem. Then we're gonna go barrel and see what we can do. Let's get this first barrel going, and second barrel. No, we're not gonna go for the second barrel just yet. Okay. Let's honestly, I have no idea what we can do here, boys. I think we're in trouble. It's the demolisher that's really throwing me off, so I can't go for my my bats. So it's kind of annoying for us. Let's go for the skeletons here and see what we can do. And yeah, they're just going to get cleaned up. I mean, there's nothing we can really do here. So let's go for the log, go for the dark goblin, and we do get the defense off. You know, I can't be mad about that. We do get it off, but I don't think we can defend against this here, this right now. And that's going to be game number 2 over, boys. A bit unfortunate, but let's hop straight into the third game. And yes, guys, we are back here for game number 3 against this guy from No Clan. And I always get worried whenever I see people from No Clan, because typically they're always the most toxic players, and you just can't be, I can't be bothered with that. They're such a headache to play against. It's honestly just not for me. But this guy's going to have the princess tower, which is always going to be really, really nice for us. It's going to make sure that our Logbait things can get a lot more damage done, get a lot more value out of them, and make things a lot more easy for us. So let's go for the barrel plus bats here up the left. And even if he does have a log, we should be able to clean that all up, because the bats will do some damage either way. So whenever even if he has log, it's not going to be the end of the world for us. Whereas whenever you go obviously for like barrel plus a small card, if they have log, I mean, you're just kind of done with, aren't you? So let's just go for the mere skeletons here. I know it's a bit of a random one, but we don't really have much other choice. So we'll go for our bats here as well. We're going to take quite a bit of damage, but that's alright. Let's go for the ice golem plus the goblin barrel here up the right side. See what we can do with this. And we are round to our first Evo already, boys. So we can actually get something nice going here, I think. We just need to be able to clean up his what's it called, his firecracker. I think I know, considering this deck, the deck he's using is like the deck that I love to play. But we just need to clean up his firecracker to make sure we have his log in hand, and we can definitely do something really good with this with his skeletons. Now let's just go for the ice spear plus dark goblin here at the bridge and just get a little bit of chip damage done. We'll go for the skeletons here. Now if he goes for the earthquake, it is going to be a bit of an issue for us, because that will take that out really quickly. Yeah, and that's just going to be all cleaned up. Let's go for the Evo bats with the ice golem here, and hopefully we can take out this knight a little bit quicker than a little bit quickly. That would be very, very ideal for us. And our dark goblin is probably going to take it out here as well, which isn't going to be ideal, but it is what it is. So what we can do is actually go for king tower here, and that'll be work out very well for us. You know, at least the firecracker stays alive. We make something good happen out of it. And let's just go for the ice spirit here. Now our spirit is going to be a really good, valuable card for us, so I need to not waste it, but I didn't really have anything else in hand to do there. I'm actually going to go for the double barrel here. I'm going to barrel up the left side as well. I don't know why he's going for the Evo there. It's a bit random, but we're gonna kind of, we're doing a lot of nothing, if that makes sense. I feel like we need to just get something more going on here. We're not doing very, very well. We're gonna go for the double log just to make sure we clean up the knights and the Evo firecracker. We cannot afford to have an Evo firecracker getting on our tower. We're gonna go in up the right here, up the left here, sorry, with our barrel plus our ice spear. We'll go for the dark goblin down low in the center. We're gonna go for the log plus the bats here. Hopefully take this out. He's going for the log so he can try things he can get our skeletons, but this time now we can go in for a really, really nice push. Let's go for the ice golem. Let's go for the we're actually going up the right here now, and let's go for the Evo bats as well. He's used his air card. He has nothing to defend the Evo bats with at the minute, so if we can push forward onto the tower, he's just gonna get the ice spear down just in time. It's gonna save him a lot. Let's go for the skeletons here onto the right side, and that should clean that all up. Then we'll go for the Evo log here, and then we're gonna go for our golem, the kite. Ice Golem's going to pull around to the right side very, very nicely. We'll go for our our Dark Goblin here. Dark Goblin's going to lock onto the Evo. That works out well for us. You know, we don't mind that too much at all, boys. We'll go for the bats. We'll go for the Ice Spear here as well. Hopefully get no damage taken here with the King Tower getting involved really, really nicely. And then we're going to go for the Ice Golem. We'll go for the Tricky Barrel in the back. Actually going to go for 2 of them to see what we can do about this. He's going to get us. He's going to catch us out on it, boys. And we're not going to manage to break through on that attempt right there. Let's go for the Evo Skeletons over here on the left, and we're going to go in for that with the ice, or with the log. He's gonna get the hit off. It's gonna take us down, but we're still in it for now. Let's go for the ice golem plus the barrel plus the second barrel up this left side here, and hopefully we need this to do something for us, boys. It's not gonna quite cut it, and he's gonna get back around to his spells, and that's gonna be it for this game. And yes guys, this is the deck that we did run for today's video, and unfortunately we did lose two. I feel like they were very, very close games. We just couldn't pull it off, but, you know, the deck was a lot of fun, and it's something different, you know, trying to end the season. It's a little bit of a different deck you want to play, and it works out quite well. So if you did enjoy today's video, boys, do be sure to hit that like and hit that subscribe button, and we'll be back with more normal deck builders in the next one. And anyways guys, I will see you all tomorrow for a brand new video, and peace out.